Now, arts and entertainment news in the Fox Lights.
A packed house in New Haven tonight as a Connecticut heavy metal band records a live CD. The band is called Machinery and chose Toad's Place on York Street as its venue tonight. It's made up of 4 guys struggling to succeed at a time when metal bands have lost their luster in the music world. Fox 61's Ted Greenberg talked with the band at their sound check earlier this evening.
What would Machinery be without metal? Well, that's pretty much the way members of the band Machinery look at it. Inspired by the music of Metallica and other metal bands, Machinery started making its own music back in 1987. Bass player Dan Brzezinski of Stratford is the only original member.
I believe so strong in the band.
Tonight, Machinery is recording its 3rd CD, all under a record label Brzezinski created when the band's demo tapes didn't score a deal.
The band has gotten some play on European radio stations, but because they're not on a major record label, they haven't yet hit the American radio airwaves. So even though our CD is just as professional as most major releases, they just say, well, you're not signed. They don't give you the shot.
Whenever we play out, it seems like people respond well.
Band members admit one of their problems may be a lack of demand for metal in Connecticut. That's why they've gone all out to spread the word about themselves. Last month, they handed out free copies of their CDs at a Metallica concert. They did open for Deep Purple at the Meadows a year ago.
You know, I'd like to see the band grow. I'm a big fan of this kind of music. I'd like to see it get very popular again. And I believe once this form of music is back out, the public will enjoy it.
In New Haven, Ted Greenberg, Fox 61.
Just before the end, and I'm going to watch the time cues.
Yeah, you know how the song ends, right?
Yep. I'm mostly going to look at the time cues, so it's easier.
Okay.
Because my time cues are right on the money. It's my buddy Sean today.
Look at Scott rocking over there.
What's up? I'm Stephen Wayne, and we would like to welcome you to the Fox Studios as we get a chance to open your eyes and your ears to the band Machinery. If you've never heard of the band Machinery after tonight, you'll want to. And if you're fans of Machinery, tonight we will get a chance to hear more. Tonight, Dan, Scott, Sean, and Bill will let you experience live performance videos from their 1995 CD, Impulses of Aggression. And they will be giving you details and a chance to sample some new cuts from their new forthcoming CD, Reconstruction. So let's get moshing and check out Blame It on Society from the band Machinery. And this is Machinery. What's up, fellas?
Hey,
how are we doing tonight? Everything all right?
Yep.
Okay. The first question I have is, in the early stages, you know, you're both getting out, getting a large fan base on your own with no major industry backup. Okay. I wonder, is this method working for you?
We're working hard. We're really promoting ourselves hard, and we're building up a good, strong following.
And how are you getting this following?
Just by going out there and flyering the concerts and promoting the band and doing everything we can and giving away free discs, you know.
And don't forget, a little later on, have a paper and pen ready. We will give you the information for you to get in touch with Machinery, their P.O. box number and their address. We'll have all that information for you a little later on in the show. Your first CD, Impulses of Aggression, okay, you guys have gotten some great reviews from various critics, okay? Tell me about some of those reviews.
The April issue of Metal Edge magazine reviewed us. Down in Brazil, there's a magazine called Strike Magazine, which gave us some really good positive reviews. We've been getting some reviews in like a lot of underground fanzines and magazines, Performer Magazine. So we're getting some really good positive reviews, and it's really helping out the band.
Hey, I gotta ask you guys are in the process of putting the finishing touches on your next CD called Reconstruction, okay? What can we expect from this CD?
We're real excited about this one. It's going to be chock full of that stuff we all love, raw energy from beginning to end. It just slams you in the face. It keeps you going. It's got real broad horizons to it. We stretch the boundaries on a little bit. The songwriting has really matured a lot.
To mention a few tunes, Reconstruction is, we feel very positive about Reconstruction, the title track. We felt good about the song as we were composing it or putting it together. That's very listenable for all different types of people. Strive is very strong, it's in your face type of song. And on the flip side of that, Shallow Gains shows more dynamics and things like that. So there's a good variety of songs on the new Reconstruction.
There's a lot of cool subject matter as far as the lyrics are concerned, like about motivation, about UFOs, about taxes being too high, you know, stuff like that. So it's right in with the 90s. It's what's going on now. We're really excited about this record.
Well, now we get a chance to check out some new stuff from the band Machinery. Man, this is off their new CD called Reconstruction. I love the title of this song, man. This is Scum.
I think people are ready for some real rock and roll to come back.
People are dying for some good metal.
And this is good metal.
This
Are they
is
going to
good.
get that from you guys?
Metal.
Are they going to get it from you guys? Well, all right, cool, man. You guys have played everywhere from clubs, opening to Deep Purple at the Meadows. Let me ask you about your live show. There seems to be a trend to go back to a more entertaining stage show. What can people expect when they go and check out Machinery Live?
Oh, Steve, some of the most intense drumming they've ever heard, but a lot of energy from the band. We got a state-of-the-art lighting. Definitely going to be some energy and hard rocking music.
Cool. Well, that's all the moshing time we have for this evening. We hope you'd enjoy jamming out with the band Machinery, and we hope to see you at one of their shows really soon. I'm Stephen Wayne. Bill, Dan, Sean, and Scott, a.k.a. Machinery, would like to thank everyone here at Fox and all of you fans, new and old, for your support. Thanks for letting us invade your homes. We leave you now with one more. This is Machinery with the tune called Control. Peace out.
All right, see you this summer. Long live the Machinery.
Taking control. You and me are free, so we don't see those forbidden. Over another land, across the sand, to the great gorillas. Promises, self-protection on the name of the Holy One. But as you cry and let me agree to you, not dispensable. Control, getting the power out, turning on you. Control, what you gotta take it from you. We speak our minds, get out of the truth, and so I'm bringing poetry to the earth to see, 'cause there's no shade in your vision. Just another great team career to the depths of the greedy hole. The more it breaks, the more it takes to yield that dispensable. So getting the power now, turning on you. Control what you got, gonna take it from you. Don't dream, don't you believe anyone else for free. 'Cause I'm in control, I got the power, I use it, abuse it. I'm in control. Concentrated on the needed scope. Stop the bleeding, stop the bleeding, genocide warrior. Push away, right into the face of foul injustice. Break down the government door before they get more. But must have taken enough, yeah. Just remember it's we the people.